Welcome back to another Pokemon Falling Friday, your one-stop shop for all your Pokemon information. We go through last week's sales of sealed Pokemon products and Pokemon cards that are currently going down in price. And we do also cover any big Pokemon news like cards are set to get revealed. And if I do see any good deals, I always try to throw them in here too. And if you guys could do me a massive favor and hop over to my TikTok that I just started and please give me a follow there, I would really appreciate that. The links are in the description for that. And then also I have a card show this Sunday at Punch Out Gaming in Forest Lake, Minnesota, where I will be vending and recording. So if you guys want to come be in the video, definitely swing by. And we do have to get thanks to our video sponsor real quick, and that is ARIZONATCG. If you guys have a couple graded cards or a ton of graded cards you're looking to sell, but you don't want to deal with the hassle of shipping cards out every single day and having people lowball you, then ARIZONATCG is perfect for you. You just send them all your graded cards at one time. They will take professional scans, and they're going to post it to their massive weekly eBay auctions. And I mean, there's a Umbreon VMAX PSA 10 on here. We got the Gengar and Mimikyu GX in a PSA 10. You can change it to buy it now. Auctions, you are in full control. So definitely check them out. All the links are in the description. All right, let's get started. Hopping to PokeBeard here. It says GameStop is going to sell Destined Rivals products for up to 33% above MSRP. So booster pack is $4.49 MSRP. They're selling it for $5.99. Booster bundle is $26.94. They're selling it for $39.99. Booster box $161. They're selling it for $199. Build and Battle box $21. They're selling it for $25. And the 3-pack blister is $13.99. They're selling it for $18.99. So some things are higher than others. It says it's between 20 to 33% higher than MSRP, which just sucks. But I mean, Build and Battle box at $24.99 compared to $21.99. That's not terrible. And the 3-pack blister $13.99 to $18.99 also isn't terrible. I mean, compared to the secondary market, all these prices are better, but still, we want MSRP for GameStop. That's just crazy. All right, let's get into it. We got the Silver Tempest booster box. It's got up to $360. Now last sold $350, $349, $342, $350, $347. Just kind of leveling out a little bit. We do have a sale at $340 down there. Next, we have the Chilling Rain booster box. This got up to $441. Now last sold $420, $408, $408, $395, $399. Next, we have the Obsidian Flames booster box. Just coming down in price a little bit. Got up to $251. Now last sold $240, $235, $244, $228. Next, we have the Surging Sparks booster box. This is just slowly falling. Now last sold $228, $228, $220, $228. It's still crazy expensive for a brand new set. Next, we have the Prismatic Evolution Super Premium Collection. So this thing is also just slowly falling. Last sold $233, $225, $220, $210, $206, $205, $220. Hopefully it gets a little bit cheaper. Next, we have the Pokemon Go ETB coming down in price just a little bit. Got up to $80. Now last sold $71, $83, $70, $70, $76, $65, $79, $70. Next, we have the Destined Rivals booster box. So it's coming down in price just a little bit though. It was literally at $270 a month ago, and now it's at $260. So it's down $10 in an entire month, which is not much at all. But yeah, every sale is at $260. Next, we have the regular Destined Rivals ETB. So this was at $160, got down to $114, and it's actually coming up in price a little bit right now, $117, $117, $117. Next, we have the Pokemon Center Destined Rivals ETB. This had sales at $620. Crazy. Now last sold $385, $385, $390, $399. Still super expensive for a Pokemon Center ETB. Next, we have the Destined Rivals Booster Bundle. This set at $70 for a while. Now last sold $66, $66, $67, $61, $66, $59. Next, we are getting to some illustration rares. We got the Iono's Kilowattrel. Now last sold for this one is $6, $668, $7, $5. Next, we have the Mr. Mime illustration rare from $151. So it's about that time that we can start picking up some of these illustration rares now. This was at $12. Now last sold $5, $6, $5, $5. Some of them might, drop another dollar or two, but, a couple bucks isn't the biggest deal. Next, we got the Dondozo. This was at $14. Now last sold $5, $4, $5. And remember, some of these cards, especially in these first few sets, are super tough to grade. So now that these are, $5, $6, you got to keep your eyes out for clean copies because they're worth a ton in a PSA 10. Next, we have the Tangela from $151. Same exact looking chart. Got up to $13. Now last sold $6, $6, $7, $6. Next, we have the Ammonite from $151. This got up to, again, about $13. Now last sold $5, $4, $4, lightly played at 10, which makes no sense. The rest are all at $4 and $5. Next, we have the Phanpy from Surging Sparks. This was at about $12. Now last sold 5, 5, 6, 6. We got one at 9. Next, we have the Gloom from Obsidian Flames. It's got up to $19. Now last sold 8, 7, 8, 8, 9. Next, we have the Skarmory from Surging Sparks. This was at $19. Now last sold 9, 7, 9, 8. Moderately played at 6. Next, we got the Caterpie from 151. Got up to $15. Now last sold 8, 8, 8, 8, 7. Next, we have the Machoke from 151. Got up to $15. Now last sold 9, 9, 8, 8, 9. Next, we have the Scizor from Obsidian Flames. This got up to $17. Now last sold 8, 10, 9, 10, 9, 11, 9. We got one sale at $13.80. Next, we have the Pinsir from Twilight Masquerade. This got up to $15. Now last sold 8, 9, 8. Next, we have the Nidoking from 151. This got up to $15.70. Now last sold 8, 9, 10, 10, 10, 9. Next, we have the Hisuian Growlithe. This got up to $25. Now leveling out right around 15, 16 bucks. The cheapest near mint is $13.89. Next, we have the Ninetales from Obsidian Flames. Last sold for this one, $14.24, $16.86, $27.99, $19.13, $13.56. Prices are all over the place. Next, we have the Yveltal from Paradox Rift. This got up to $30. Now last sold $19, $17, $19, $17. A couple 16s down there. Next, we have the Ceruledge from Surging Sparks. This got all the way up to $43. Now last sold $18, $20, $17, $20. So basically all these cards have dropped 50%. Next, we have the Steelix from Paradox Rift. This got up to $37. Now last sold $25, $23, $25, $23, $23. Next, we have the Pikachu from 151. One of my all-time favorite cards. This got up to $45. Now last sold $26, $27, $24, $25. Next, we have the Wartortle from 151. Tons of 151 coming down. It's got up to $40. Now last sold $25, $24, $26, $25. Next, we have the Houndoom from Shrouded Fable. Got up to $50. Now last sold $32, $30, $30, $30, $32. Next, we have the Bulbasaur from 151. Got up to $51. Now last sold $32, $33, $32. Next, we have the Eevee from Twilight Masquerade. This got all the way up to $105. Now last sold $62, $60, $55, $56, $56, $67, $73, $59, $55. So all over the place. Next, we have the Groudon. This was a $105 card also. Now last sold $85, but we do have a couple sales in the 60s here. $68, $67, and $69. Otherwise, the rest are all around $70, $72, $73. Next, we have the Magikarp. Got all the way up to $276. Now last sold $199, $190, $190, $170, $192. Next, we have the Gardevoir EX Special Illustration Rare from Base Set. It's got up to $56. Now last sold $45, $45, $40, $41. Next, we have the Roaring Moon EX SIR. This was at about $65. Now last sold $38, $43, $37, $39. Next, we have the Terapagos EX from Stellar Crown. Got up to $85. Now last sold $45, $45, $49, $43. And next, we have the other Terapagos EX from Prismatic Evolutions. It's got up to $78. Now last sold $46, $45, $38, $44, $50. So around the same price. Next, we have the Eevee from Prismatic Evolutions. This was at $240 for a while. Now last sold $160, $152, $165, $174, $153. Next, we have the Flareon EX from Prismatic Evolutions. This got up to $408. Now last sold $215, $221, $234, $234. So if this wasn't like the craziest market we've ever had, I really feel like the evolutions would be anywhere between $100 to $200 with, Umbreon being a lot more expensive. And then the rest of the special illustration rares being below 100. Besides maybe like Ceruledge and Roaring Moon, they'd be right around 100. But that could definitely happen one day. If the market really cools off, this Flareon could be $120 or maybe $150. Because we already got a sale at $215 and $221. So that is not too bad. Next, we have the Vaporeon EX from Prismatic. This got up to $387. Now last sold $280, $280, $283, $280, $275. Next, we have the Glaceon from Prismatic. This got up to $338. Now last sold $250, $250, $233, $233, $244, $239. Next, we have the Pikachu EX from Surging Sparks. Kind of leveling out. Last sold $275, $280, $287, $275. I can maybe see this card at about $225 here in the next month or two, hopefully. Next, we have the Greninja EX. It's got up to $410. Now last sold $303, $295, $292, $260, $316. Next, we have the Jolteon EX. This is still one of my least favorite evolutions for Prismatic Evolutions, like art-wise. It's got up to $331. Now last sold $265, $272, $310, $275. Next, we have the Espeon. It's got up to $425. Now last sold $328, $417 for some reason, $343, $335, $340. Next, we have the Leafeon EX. This got up to $461. Now last sold $325, $325, $320, $370. Next, we have the Sylveon. This got up to $562. Now last sold $446, $446, $425, $457. Next, we have the Umbreon EX from Prismatic. This got up to $1,600. Now last sold $1,155, $1,099, $1,225, $1,255, $1,099. Now, I could honestly see this card at around $750 if the market really cools off. Next, we are hopping to eBay, checking out some Destin Rivals illustration rares. So we got the Rapidash, about 20 bucks, Shaman 25, and we did have sales for Shaman at like $40 and $50. And now we got Team Rocket's Weezing 20, Rotom 10, Zemazenta 11, Greedent 750, another Shaman at 23, Ethan's Typhlosion at about $55, another one 56, Team Rocket's Houndoom 35, Murkrow 23. I really do like the colors of this Murkrow. We got the Kangaskhan only at about $13, Raticate 15, Rapidash 20, Typhlosion 45, another Raticate 14, Meowth $45, Spidops 15, Shaman 28. All right, looking for some different ones here. Another Typhlosion at 49 here. We got the Cynthia's Roserade at 21. Another one at 25. Looking for the Psyduck here. Another Meowth at 40, 45. Blaziken at 30. Another Roserade at 20. Orbeetle at 10. Another Blaziken at 25. Typhlosion at 48. Where is the Misty Psyduck? We got one right here. $63. So getting a little bit cheaper for sure. Hydrapple 12. Clamperl 21. Any more Misty Psyducks? Another one at $65 and another one at $60. So definitely getting a little bit cheaper. And then we are jumping to the SIRs. We have a sale of Mewtwo at $500. Now still very expensive, but definitely dropping in price. So that's good to see. Ethan's Ho-Oh $260. We do have an Ethan's Ho at $180, which I cannot wait to get that card. Team Rocket's Moltres only $135. Cynthia's Garchomp $250. Team Rocket's Nidoking $99. Crobat $110. Moltres $175. Another Mewtwo at $500. We even have a Mewtwo at $450. Cynthia's Garchomp at $210. That's getting close to below $200. Then we have the Mewtwo at $700. Garchomp at $300. Team Rocket's Mewtwo $430. Yanmega $43. We got Arvin's Mabastive here about $32. Another Garchomp at $275. All right, I think that is about it. Yanmega at $28. Crobat at $110. I'm also very excited for the Crobat too. We even got another Ethan's Ho at $185. So I am very, very happy about this. You know, I always recommend to wait anyways when these new sets come out. Next, we are jumping to Pokedata, checking out the glory of Team Rocket. So here's Team Rocket's Mewtwo. So coming down in price in a PSA 10, last sold $390, $473 before that. Otherwise, most of them are all around, you know, $400. Raw $233, $239, $233, $230, $245. So yeah, these are definitely slowly coming down in price. But honestly, every single Japanese set always comes down in price pretty hard on release. I mean, you can get the evolutions from Terrestrial Festival for dirt cheap. Next, we have the Team Rockets Moltres EX also coming down. Last sold in the 10, 130, 170, 177. Raw, 101, 107, 102. Next, we have the Team Rockets Nidoking. Last sold in the 10, 137, 135. We did have sales at, $220. And then raw, 76, 70, 64, 57. Next, Cynthia's Garchomp. This was at $550 in a 10. Now last sold 280, 320, 317, 317. And then raw, 160. Tons of 10 sales. Holy crap. Another raw at 230 and another one at $220. And last on the list, we have Ethan's Ho-Oh. So this was at $385 in a 10. Now last sold 220, 225, 260, 210. And then for raw, we got 115, 105, 110, 99. So definitely very affordable on the Japanese side. But that was today's Pokemon Falling Friday. If you guys do like this content, please make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a like and comment. And like I mentioned before, if you guys could hop over to my TikTok, I would really, really appreciate that and give me a follow there. Otherwise, you can hop over to my Instagram or my YouTube membership. It's only 99 cents a month. But all right, I want you guys to have a great day. And if you want to watch my last Pokemon Throwback Thursday where we cover some record-breaking sales, click this video here. Otherwise, we'll see you next time.